Potent Ponder, and I'm back with another video. Yo, please come in, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, all of that, right? Thumbs up the video, get it to 1,000 likes. I appreciate all of y'all for showing me love on my last video. See, when y'all show me love, it makes me want to come out and do more content. So thumbs up the video, leave a comment below. So listen, I found this video on Twitter. Shout out to Ty on Twitter. I seen her post this video. It was this woman exposing Cardi B, saying that she's not Trinidadian. What have I been saying on this channel? Cardi B says that she want to be Trinidadian because it's identity politics. She wants to be what Nicki is. Y'all be thinking that it's so trivial and it's so minuscule. No, it really is that. She got it bad. And the thing about it is, you can say that you're all of these things and buy all of these designer things, and you still don't amass the half of what that woman is. So listen, nonetheless, let's get into this video from this girl. She's allegedly a Cardi's old friend. Let's go.
This is exactly why Americans need to educate themselves on ethnicity and culture. Let's jump right into it. Why is this girl in the comments the only one with a fucking brain? This girl right here in the comment. And she's American. Caught right onto it. I've been saying that. Why do y'all believe her mother is Trinidadian if she don't speak no English? On top of that, Trinidad is big on English. They have their own accent and everything, but their only language is English. So her mother's going to be Trinidadian, come from Trinidad, and all of a sudden have a Spanish accent, a Dominican accent at that, and speak no fucking English? Now let's read, if y'all can read. Belle Calise was born in the Dominican Republic. She has been working here, which I believe is in Trinidad. She was in Trinidad for 8 years. That don't make you no Trinidadian. I lived in Kingston, Jamaica for 2 years. That does not make me Jamaican. I'm going to give y'all a little scoop on why I feel like Cardi B started lying about being half Trini. Because like I said in my other video, I knew her way before the fame. When I met her, she was 100% Dominican. When I met her, she asked me what I was. I told her, I said, are you Dominican? She said, yeah. I said 100%. She said, yeah. Years later, all of a sudden, she starts hanging out with a girl named Hood Celebrity who is Dominican. Who is Jamaican. I believe Cardi started to feel like being Jamaican was cool, was the shit. So she wanted to be Jamaican, but unfortunately, she cannot lie about being Jamaican because it will be too obvious that she is lying. So what is the next step over? Being Trinidadian. When she first started lying about being half Trinidadian, I was still around her sister. Her sister knew that I knew it was a lie. But I asked her sister anyway, like, I thought y'all was fully Dominican. Well, y'all half Trinidadian? Her sister said no and put her head down and started laughing. Because she knows that I know it's a lie. The other thing that y'all are stupid enough to believe is that her and Glorilla is cousins. Everybody's Glorilla's cousin. She's called everybody her cousin. They're not her cousin. That is I notice a lot of Italians and American black people always got fake family members. Anyway, back to how dumb y'all are. How the F would Cardi and Glorilla be related? When, let's just say if Cardi was Trinidadian and Dominican, let's just say she was, even though she's not. How the fuck is her and Glorilla related when Glorilla is neither or, not Dominican or Trinidadian? How stupid are y'all? There's a lot of other shit that she lied to y'all about, but every time I correct y'all, want to call me a hater and this and that. She's not no half Trinidadian. Oh yeah, and by the way, back to why I need to educate yourselves on ethnicity and everything. All Trinidadians are not black. 70% Trinidadians are Indian. The rest are white and black. Indian, white, or black. You could be a white Trinidadian like Popcorn's ex, who was a white Trinidadian. You could be an Indian Trinidadian, or you could be a black Trinidadian. So I had it up to here, which I'm not even mad at the fact that she's lying. I'm mad at the fact that they're obvious lies and y'all fight to believe it. Oh, and before I go, I'm very, very educated on ethnicities, cultures, and all that. I've been to Trinidad. I've been there. All my life, people always thought I was Trinidadian, and I'm not. I don't even lie about being Trinidadian, and I look way more Trinidadian than Cardi. Okay, I understand Cardi is saying she's half Trinidadian, half Dominican. When the fuck have y'all ever seen a Trinidadian to look like that? I guess you could say she gets her features from her Dominican side, but the forehead, I'm talking about way before the surgery, the forehead, the nose, she don't look like a Indian Trinidadian. She doesn't look like a white Trinidadian, and she doesn't look like a black Trinidadian. She don't look like, even with the mix, even if she was Trinidadian and Dominican, you would look more Trinidadian if anything. Y'all just never been nowhere. It's like y'all don't travel. She's not no Trinidadian at the all. Y'all should have figured this shit out on y'all own.
This is what I want to say about this, right, as it pertains to Cardi B. There is only one reason why this girl wants to identify as Trinidadian, and it's this woman. Nicki Minaj, she wants everything about her. She wants her life. She wants the stats. She wants the organic stats. She wants all of that as it pertains to Nicki. She wants all of it. Listen, one thing I want to say is that, like, it's kind of like a personality disorder to me for you to claim to be something. I want you to think about this. The only reason why Cardi B is claiming Trinidadian is because she knows that that race can be seen as somewhat in certain ways due to the mix of Indian, the black, and, the mixture over there, that it can have some sort of, like, maybe ambiguous look that she felt as though that she could fix in, and that she could blow her hair out and make it look like that she was Trini or Afro Latina. The only reason why she claimed that, for one, is to dick ride Nicki, and another is just to say that she's black. Now, if you remember Cardi from the Vlad interview, she said that she likes people outside of her culture because she's Dominican. Another thing that this woman hit on as well in this is the fact that Cardi B, her sister said no, and she laughed. You could look at Hennessy and look at her until she's not. She looks more Hispanic, Mexican. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her sister is beautiful though, but they don't look Trinidadian at all. And I just want to ask you, what do you think the reason is that Cardi B lied to say that she was Trinidadian? She felt as though that, maybe I got to say this because Nicki Minaj is Trinidadian. I'll get more love from the people from that. So she'll say she's Trini, which gives her the West, that yields her to the West Indian side. And then she'll be Dominican. And this is the first female rapper who blew on that type of level, for the Dominican ones. And I used to always say that before, like, the Dominicans is happy that they finally got one, like in Cardi B. Too bad there's so many other talented Spanish rappers, and they'll never get the time of day. And she's literally here courtesy of a black man ball sack. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal opinion. But I want to know, what do you think about, what this woman said? The Indian part, Nicki Minaj is a mixture of Indian and black. You can look at her features and tell. You can look at her and tell she's Trini. And just like the woman who was on the screen, and she was saying that a lot of people felt as though that she was even Trinidadian, I could look at her and kind of get that vibe too. But when I look at Cardi, I see Hispanic, I see Latina, I don't see no Dominican. And it's sad that even in that video that I released yesterday, people were still in the comments talking about, Cardi is Afro-Latina. You are sick. You are sick. And like I always say, the black race is the dumping zone. It's like we have to accept all. You black? You said you black? The one drop rule. That girl don't even got a drop of black in her. You look at her in her natural habitat with her family, they always turn it up to Latin music. Nothing wrong with that. I think that Latin, Hispanic people have a beautiful culture. This is not about, pitting people against each other. It's not that. But why can't you just be what you are? Why can't you just release music of the genre or of the nationality and the background that you're from? No, you see what it is with hip hop. Hip hop is a come up. Hip hop is where you supplant your feet in and try to make the money in, being a complete fraud. You know what I'm saying? You see what Fat Joe was going through, getting pushed out, of the BET Awards because he disrespected foundational black Americans. Cardi B has disrespected foundational black Americans too when she talked about that dead baby. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. Called them a monkey and all of that. People in my last video asked me, did she say that? You knew she said it. Where you been, under a rock? You must have been one of those people who just don't pay attention. See, the thing about it is that anytime it's something negative that pertains to Nicki, she's more popular, really, and people hear about it all the time. But when it comes to Cardi, I don't think that it's so much that people don't care what she's doing, but it's not magnetized like that because she's really a C-list artist, and they really boost her up to be that much due to all of that payload and stuff that she received. So her trying to ride off of the whole Trini thing, it's like it puts her and Nicki in sync. So it's like, she Trini. Cardi got Chanel back, Nicki got Chanel back. She's on Nicki level. Nicki live in LA, Cardi live in LA. They on the same level. Nicki got Birkin back, Cardi got a Birkin back. They on the same level. I'm telling you, I know how slow people think, and that's exactly how she thinks. I'm telling you. She feels as though, how am I beneath you if I got the same car as you got? How am I beneath you if I'm rocking the same bags that you got? How am I beneath you if you got surgery, I got surgery, you got jewelry, I got jewelry? But there will always be something missing, and this is why it's taken the girl 7 years to come out with an album after her debut. She dropped multiple songs that didn't go anywhere. Last year, you might not even realize this, but last year Cardi came out with over 10 songs last year. And none of them really did anything. I don't care about any of the fans that get in the comments talking about Enough debuted at number 9 and what happened after that. Yeah, I mass brought it because it was 1,000 copies. There was 1,000 versions of it. You mass purchased it. Listen, let me tell you something. All Cardi B's career has been is trying to keep up with her fans, is trying to keep up with Nicki, trying to compare somebody with streams to somebody who has pure sales. Trying to compare somebody from that era to from an era that was more organic to an era that's in it now. You understand what I'm saying? But listen, I really want to know what y'all think about this. What Shorty said about Cardi in regards to her not being Dominican. I've been said that. She been said that she like people outside of her community, right? I want to know what y'all think. Potent, pondering, never pandering. Make sure that you thumbs up this video if you made it this far. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think Cardi? Type in the comments, I think she's Dominican, or type in the comments, I don't think she's Dominican at all. Also, type in the comments why you believe that she fronted and why she plays and makes it seems like that she is, because she knows that she has that racial ambiguous makeup. Now, if you look at Nicki, you can see a black woman in her, but when you see the features of her nose and, you know, things like that, you can tell that she's Trini Indian. You can clearly see it. You know what I'm saying? Especially in these pictures that I threw up in these photos with her at Carnival. You can clearly see it. And that's the thing that she's been trying to mimic her whole career. She's been trying to mimic it. Imagine a fraud being out here trying to get far by being a complete fraud, and people eating it up, because you know what? A lot of black people, and especially the black women, y'all flock to and y'all want to praise anything that's non-black. Y'all might get online and get in the comments and say that y'all love Doechii and y'all want the best for her. Y'all want the best for Megan. Well, according to their sales, they're not doing as good as the way that y'all supported her, huh? They're not doing as good. I don't know if anybody's told you, they're not doing as good. Megan Thee Stallion just came out with a song with Flo Milli and it flopped. Rock Steady. But when the album came out, just said it was the best song, the favorite song that y'all like. Rock Steady is a hit. Rock Steady is this. Rock Steady ain't do nothing. She came out with that song Mamushi with the whole using the European Korean fans. That song did what it did and the album tanked. She came out with a part 2, tanked. Looked very beautiful in the bigger in Texas, even though I'm not a big fan of it, but it tanked. So where y'all at? Why y'all, but y'all so quick to stand up behind anything that's not really, that supports you, not behind anything that's just because of the look and just because she pop up with a black friend, but y'all forget that she sent people to the club to beat y'all down. That's crazy to me. Potent, pondering, never pandering. Thumbs up this video. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Yeah, and I'll be back in a blink. Peace.